News Since 5, FFA week is coming to an end, and Hannibal students have been quite busy this past week.
They have. WGEM's Joseph Lawler visited with ag students and instructors today. And Joseph, what has the week been like for those students?
Well, Daniel and Raja, after a week full of activities and community service, Hannibal's FFA students are ready to take on the rest of the semester. One student I spoke to says FFA has given her more than she ever anticipated.
I've been at every single event.
Ag students at Hannibal High School are wrapping up FFA week. The agenda was full of different activities such as a barn warming, an FFA dinner, bowling, different service projects, and more. Students like Taylor Painter say Hannibal's FFA chapter has given her different experiences that have and will continue to help her in the future.
I really enjoy everything that I've been able to do with the FFA. I've had so many opportunities to meet new people and have new experiences to say that are my own. It's amazing.
Painter says after being involved with FFA for the past 2 years, it's given her an idea of what she wants to do after she graduates.
I hope to become an agriculture educator. My teachers are a big inspiration.
Teachers like Sabrina Mahaney, one of the agriculture instructors for Hannibal High School, she says seeing students' excitement and interest in being involved with agriculture is a testament to the importance of ag ed in schools.
The enthusiasm and the participation that we've had in it, I think, is really exciting as a teacher.
Mahaney says beyond the classroom work, she hopes students take valuable life lessons away from her course.
So it's involved in all of our lives every single day, and so I think it's super important for us to understand it, learn it, be hands-on in it, and just continue to grow on it.
Hannibal's Ag Department officially wrapped up FFA week with a student breakfast this morning. Daniel?
All right, thank you, Joseph. And you can find more information about Hannibal's FFA program in this story at WGEM.com.